Welcome to the Manuchehri Show, where energy and medicine meet. I will be your host for the next hour. I have over 19 years of healthcare experience and began my career as an energy medicine practitioner while working as an oncology nurse at a Seattle area hospital. My skill in moving energy combined with my medical background have been a catalyst for change in many people's lives. I hope the next hour will be transformative for you as well. Good morning and welcome to the Manuchehri Show. We're live here and it's really nice outside. I mean, it's not like super gorgeous yet, but it's really nice. I always talk about the weather, which I hope it's not annoying for most of you when we start the show. I want you to look outside your own window and look at your own weather or time of day, because that's what helps you to get present. The earth is constantly trying to help humanity to come into the present moment. And that's what your brain was created for, is to help you to recognize the present moment, to stay in the present moment, to enjoy the present moment. And then you can disconnect from overthinking, analyzing, and processing and actually use your benevolent, beautiful insight and make your life phenomenal. So that's kind of what we're talking about today. And we're also going to talk about frequency and vibration, that no matter what's going on in the world, if you can maintain your vibration and your frequency, it's only going to affect you positively. Or there won't be like a super negative effect. I'm always surprised when people, it's mostly been clients, when something's weird going in the world, or even when we had the real estate crash in like 2008. I've had clients that are real estate agents or brokers.
What crash? I don't remember that.
Yeah.
That was the year I bought my house.
Yeah, right?
I got in good.
That was a good.
Lucky.
Yeah. See, it's all about frequency. And I remember this one time, this mortgage broker who was laying on my table, she goes, "So how are you doing?" I go, "Great." And she goes, "How's everything going? Like, do you need to sell the house?" And I go, "No."
Oh, we're good.
Yeah. And she goes, "Do you have equity?" And I go, "Oh yeah." She just looked shocked just shocked that I was fine. Everything was wonderful. But that's normal, everybody. It's normal to shift your energy and to be in high frequency and allow the world to care for you and provide for you during challenging times even. And then we can actually help other people who maybe can't run their frequency or their vibration in a positive way. So I'm hoping that today we talk about that a little bit more and maybe help other people to get over a misconception they have in their brain about that vibration isn't that powerful. Energy is powerful. Everything is run by energy. In your body, it's called ATP. Everywhere else, although this is in your body too, it's subatomic particles. And how you walk in the world with your own particle mass is how you attract what's going on in your life, particle by particle. And you can make a huge shift in your life. It doesn't matter what's going on. You can change anything by shifting your energy at any moment,
You can shift someone's behavior by giving hugs.
Oh, this is
Sounds
true.
like some people might need a hug or two.
Yeah, this is true. People need hugs.
We won't get into it, but Marie was running a scotch behind, but we'll blame traffic, quote unquote, around that.
I actually had fun. I thought it was kind of fascinating.
Sure, to you, and maybe to them, there could be a different story.
Yeah, there might be. We'll see.
Someone just needed a big hug, I think.
I agree. A big hug. Yeah. Okay, so who do we have next?
Yeah, well, let's give out the number. It's 877-825-8828 for the Marie Manuchehri Show, 877-825-8828. And we will take Cindy, who's calling in from Texas, to start things off. Hi, Cindy.
Hi.
Hi, Cindy. How are you?
I'm doing well. I love the topic you have today.
Great.
It was already in my consciousness.
On your radar. It was on your radar. Yeah. Thank you. You probably helped us to bring it to fruition today on the show. So thank you.
Well, thank you. I think maybe that's why I actually got through.
Yay.
So, I wanted to ask about that, keeping my vibration lifted with all that's going on in the world. And then also within my my family world, how it kind of relates to that I've heard you and others talk in the past about family being maybe not as, I don't know the right words to use right now, but as important as we make it at times.
Yeah.
However, I'm kind of struggling with my mom. I love my mom.
Right.
But she's at end of life here, and I'm wondering if I'm caring for her enough.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm outside.
She looks perfectly fine to me. She looks happy. She's being, pampered significantly. She looks very happy to me. And I remind people that death is like labor.
when you give birth, it's uncomfortable, it's painful, it hurts. We actually celebrate it a little bit better than we do death because we get this precious, you know, 5 to 8 pound creature, that we all love and adore and started buying presents for before it was even born, and we think of its names and we paint rooms for it. We do all this celebration, and we don't do a lot of celebration about death, although death is like being born into another world, and there's another baby shower, if you will, or celebrations happening on the other side. So I think if you could just tell yourself often, what if I'm a wonderful daughter and I'm taking great care of my mother? What if I'm taking wonderful care of my mother? Yeah, what if she's doing great? Because she's moving through a transition. Does that make sense?
Okay.
And
yeah.
Your energy looks great, by the way.
Yeah. She's doing well right now.
And she's content. She feels I see this picture of this woman laying down and being fed grapes. Like she's happy, content. I'm sure it's not exactly what my picture is telling me, but it's just a metaphor to say that she's fine. No matter what's going on, she's fine.
Well, your picture is completely accurate. She's bedridden, but she's very happy, and it's just me that's projecting unhappy. I wouldn't want to be in her situation, and
Well, why not? If you were elderly and you were getting ready to leave your body, because if people want to leave their body, it has to die. That's just the reality of it. And this is normal in the earth for now and our consciousness. You would hope that you'd be surrounded by people who love you, who are spoiling you. So,
yeah.
And the only place where I saw your energy was weird was at the tip of your crown. There's all this sparks firing. And I don't think you have anything neurological going on. I just think that your consciousness is increasing and you keep going back to your old way of thinking. And you have to stop that. You have to catch yourself, say something loving and kind, and go back to your new awareness of expansion and stop trying to make all this sparks in your brain from, oh, but I would never want that. Well, I don't know. If you were elderly and you wanted to leave the planet, your body has to die. Seems like everything's fine for your mother. Okay?
Okay. I'm her only caregiver in her life, so it's a lot for one person. So it's good to hear this validation. Thank you.
And you're welcome.
And I know you have lots of callers.
Right.
I just have one other. I don't know. My dad passed in July, and I don't really feel him around me yet. But I don't know. Is there any?
Well, you have to raise your energy more. Yeah. So if you can, your dad's right there. He's waiting for your mom. He's not going to go anywhere, and he's going to help her cross. Even if they weren't, the best couple in the world. She's going to want to recognize people that she's going to want people that she recognizes who've crossed over. So he's right there waiting. You just have to raise your vibration a little bit more. Stop thinking that your mother's suffering. Start valuing and appreciating her experience and yours. And then you'll probably see your dad standing right there waving at you.
Okay. Awesome. I'm looking forward to heering the rest of this hour on ways to keep my vibration
Me
up.
too. Me too.
Okay.
Yeah, me
Awesome.
too. Yeah, I love it.
Thank you.
And this conversation today was a little bit inspired by my daughters, who I believe are like my real family. My kids are my real family. I didn't really have the family that I wanted growing up, and there's a couple of them I really cherish. And so family dynamics and what you deem as family can be the people that you share blood with, that you were born to, or it can be the people that you create in life, or it could be your friends. They can be family. So we text a lot. Well, they text a lot more than I do. I just follow them basically in emoji throughout the day. We were talking about this whole thing about, recession and the stock market. And I was reminding all of them that raising your vibration and keeping it in a particular way is all that really matters. That's all that matters. Anything can change at any moment. You just have to shift your vibration and be in a certain frequency. You can be sitting next to someone and having a conversation, and you can both be in different realities, completely different realities.
Right.
One person could be complaining about everything in the world, and the next person could be, who's sitting at the same table, can be looking at the window, seeing hummingbirds and enjoying every moment of themselves because then they're a different frequency. Which energy do you think is feeding their bank account at that time? And if they have a stock portfolio or their garden or their refrigerator or their body, which energy is actually bringing them everything that they want?
Perfect.
not the person complaining. I
Yeah.
can tell you that much. It's actually draining their stock market a little bit. It's hurting their retirement plan. It's making the lettuce in the refrigerator wilt faster. Yes.
Cool. Thanks, Cindy, for calling in from Texas. Now we will take, looks like Nels calling in from Edmonds area. So Nels, hello.
Hello.
Hello, Nels. How are you?
Good. Thank you for taking my call. It's so nice to talk to both of you.
Wonderful. What can we do for you?
I'm really wanting some help with my human experience right now.
I love your words. Love your words. Yes, go
Thank
ahead.
you. I met with you in December, and you really helped me start speaking my truth. And I've been working with that energy, and I've really been working with raising my vibration. I've recently had a lump in my neck, and I got a CT scan, and it showed an enlarged lymph node. And I haven't gotten any information about it yet, but I'm wondering what's happening for me medically and energetically and spiritually.
So when they did the scan, the radiologist can't tell if it's malignant or benign, is what you're saying.
They said it was non-pathological, large, and there was no sign of like necrosis or anything like that.
So what are you worried about?
Well, I had a medical doctor who I sent the scan to said that she thinks I could have lymphoma.
Oh, but then it would look different.
Okay.
So when I read your energy, you're taking energy into your throat chakra, right? So when people have lymphoma, and of course, I'm not a physician, I'm not a medical doctor, and I haven't been in a hospital for over 20 years. So let's just be clear, right? But when they have lymphoma and they create tumors, that's how it's diagnosed, is somewhere a lymph node in their body starts to grow, and that lymph node will be cancerous, right? And and that's not what the radiology report said, correct?
Yeah, it just said abnormal in size, but then it didn't give any information other than that.
But I would not be upset by abnormal. People's lymph nodes swell all the time.
Okay.
So you need to not be negative, and not go into the deep end. And people who get lymphoma do too much for others. So I would make sure that you set appropriate boundaries and say no. And I would find a very healthy naturopath to go talk to so that you can, work on balancing your body.
I'm actually seeing the naturopath you recommended to me tomorrow.
Lovely. I think she's wonderful. So let's not go off the deep end, but based on what one physician said when your radiologist did not confirm that.
Right. Okay.
Okay? Because radiologists, I swear, are like psychic gods. I feel that way about them. I don't know any personally. I've certainly spoken to and read many reports from radiologists. And most hospitals hire really good radiologists because you save a lot of time and a lot of energy. They can look at these gray images and can almost 100% accurately tell if something's malignant or benign. They're amazing. So don't listen to the scaredy cat lymphoma person. Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
Do you see, do you see, I'm really working with, again, speaking my truth and doing the things that, raising my vibration. Is there anything else that you could see that I could keep working with?
Well, first of all, you need to stop worrying. You need to be happy.
I love that.
Yeah, because I don't feel that. I love that you're speaking your truth. You're taking energy into your fifth vortex, but you do have a leak in your fourth. So you worry too much about what other people think or say. That's part of that placating or that people-pleasing energy. And so even if you're not doing, a lot of things for people, you're trying to with your mind or take care of them somehow energetically, and that's a waste of time and energy.
Okay, thank you. That's really helpful.
Okay. All right, good. Have a great day.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, Nels, from the Edmonds area, which is actually north of Seattle, if you're not familiar. Great spot up there.
Great.
They have a nice little place off where the ferry goes in from Edmonds Ferry.
It's so gorgeous.
They have a little diving area, for like scuba. It's like a
really?
Yeah, it's like a rec area though too. So like they practice. There's a diver space or a company there offshore. My dad used to live right there on the water. So
sounds amazing.
I'd hit golf balls out there so they can find them. Give them something to do.
Get those divers something to do, right?
I'm just giving back. Just giving back.
I've just eaten at the restaurant that I think there's
Rory's.
There's
Rory's.
Anthony's.
Both. That's around there too.
I've eaten
both
one of them, and it's just stunning.
All of those places down there. So
it's just beautiful.
Quickly
Right on the water.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Maybe. Well, the sun's coming out.
I know
right
we both
now,
do this. It would be great day for today.
Yeah. In the studio, we have beautiful, huge windows that look out to mountains, and it's just stunning. And the sun's shining through right now.
We have a fallen soldier, though. Unfortunately, we lost one of our blinds, so
Oh,
I moved that one
fallen
down.
soldier.
I know, right?
Okay.
I moved
yeah,
one
you
down,
did. Yeah.
and now it's sitting on the counter there. Someone
yeah.
got pretty angry with it the other night, so I took the liberty of moving one down, so he still has some
Lovely.
shade in case the sun comes through.
Lovely.
877-825-8828. Go ahead. You want to
Oh,
take one
great.
more?
Yeah, no, please, let's take another one.
Okay, we'll take one more before our first break, and that'll be JJ calling in from South Carolina. Hi, JJ.
Hey, Betty. Hey, Marie. How are you?
Hi, we're great. Thank you. What can we do for you?
Well, I want to know, I do not remember my childhood. I mean, I'm 50, but I've never remembered my childhood.
Yeah.
And I know my parents have talked about my imaginary friends that I had.
Oh, nice.
I don't remember that.
Nice.
And I hear that maybe those were spirit guides or angels or something.
Yeah, beings from the other side for sure. Yeah, for sure.
But the earliest I can remember is probably 8 or 10.
Mm-hmm.
And I have been scared of the dark my entire life.
Well, no, that's
today,
what your mind tells you. That's what your mind tells you. You're not afraid of the dark. Your mind is afraid of you becoming your magnificence, and you're clearly highly intuitive and multisensory. So the ego does not want human beings to soar because then we're not going to use it very often. We're not going to be dependent on this fear-driven society that we all, follow around mindlessly. And then we're going to soar, and then the ego is just going to get smaller and smaller and move into extinction, which will be wonderful. So you're really not afraid of the dark. You're excited about the dark. You want the dark. You can't wait to.
Well, I keep, screaming at the universe. I don't care what my body is saying. I want the full experience.
So try it this way.
I used to see spirits, but
yeah. So try it this way, because your asking is a little pleading and a kind of a longing energy. Do it this way. Thank you so much for not listening to my terrified body. And thank you so much for allowing me to experience the multisensory world in full, amazing animation. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. And then let me know how it goes.
Okay.
All right.
Can I ask if
fast? Everybody's asking two questions.
They're getting double questions
today. Okay.
Go for it. Yep.
Very quick. And then everybody else just one. Yes.
If the guides have anything.
I think that was it.
I should know.
I think that was it, babe. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thanks, JJ, for joining us from South Carolina. 877-825-8828 is the number for the Marie Manuchehri Show. Our break is right now. We'll take it. Be right back.
If you've been thinking about joining my Greece retreat, but you realize that it was all sold out, we now have a few slots available. So if you'd love to go to the stunning, gorgeous, somewhat private island of Syro, Greece, the second most desirable island in all of the Greek islands, then you definitely want to go to energyintuitive.com and start communicating with my office so that you can participate and manifest your dreams into reality. This is our second time going to Greece. We will be there for 7 days. We swim, we go on boats, we have incredible food, we do daily physical activity, and of course, we learn powerful teachings to help you manifest your dreams into reality. So if you're interested, you better hurry up. There's only a few slots left. Go to energyintuitive.com.
Have something important to say? Want to help improve our world? Need to promote your business uniquely and effectively? KK&W is the answer. Our staff helps broadcasters and podcasters create professional sounding audio. Bring your talent and let our experts help you craft a radio show or podcast that best delivers your message. Learn more at 1150kknw.com. That's 1150kknw.com. KK&W, talk variety that's live and local.
How can Marie Manuchehri help you create a better life? Check out her events page and attend a workshop. Working with Marie is a life-changing experience. If you want to find an effective way to make significant improvements in your life, sign up for a class today at energyintuitive.com.
Alternative Talk 1150. It's good for what ails you. This statement has not been evaluated by the FDA.
And welcome back to the Marie Manuchehri Show. We're getting very excited because we're going to Greece in a couple of months. We've got our flights. We had a few openings.
You're not excited at all.
No, not at all. And we already filled a few of those spots already, which is shocking. I don't know how many we have left, but we have one spot left.
We have
now.
The official counter. It's
right.
in.
We have the official counter, and people are so excited. You have an opening? Oh my gosh! I'll take it. I'll take it. So we're thrilled and excited. And this beautiful workshop in Greece is all about manifesting. It's a stunning facility. I also rent a boat, this huge boat, and we go out and swim on beautiful beaches around the island for a day and have lunch. It's amazing. We do yoga and or qigong in the morning while you look at the ocean, and the food is incredible. It's an amazing, amazing experience. There's an infinity pool. I mean, it's really like a 5-star experience. And so, yeah, we only have one spot left now. So if you want to join us, that's great. And we'll be telling you all about it, whether you come or not, because it is incredible. And then, of course, I go on vacation for a week. So will Jen. Afterwards, I think I'm going to go to the island of Naxos. That's what I'm looking at right now because of the turtles and the kayaking.
Which we discussed last week.
We discussed that last week. Yeah. And then I'll fly home.
Turtles.
And yeah, it's going to be amazing. I'm thrilled.
Can you get your picture with the turtle for me?
Sure.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
I'll take a ton of pictures. Yeah.
And be like, Benny, wish you were here. Like, right? Like right next to it. Yeah,
okay. We'll do that. We'll do it, Benny. We'll put it on social media for you.
Woo!
We'll be happy.
Yeah. 877-825-8828 for the Marie Manuchehri Show. Please limit it to one question. We have lots of callers to get through.
Yes.
So,
thank you for that reminder, Benny. I appreciate that. Thank
I know.
you.
I hate to disappoint people, but we have to. All right.
Yeah.
So Sharon calling in from Northern California. Hi, Sharon.
Good morning, Marie and Benny.
Hi.
How are you
Good
today?
morning. We're great. Thank you. What can we do for you?
Well, I love everything about energy, and it's so fun. I'm a student in the Shift Network, your last
thank
course
you.
and your current one.
Thank you so much.
So my question is as I'm raising my vibration, and there's things that always seem to be my, I'd say my constitutional, oh, this is a problem. If I know like the physical, what's coming up in the physical, and then going to the emotion, and then going to it, the chakra, is that, and then taking my what ifs, is that the best way to kind of like clear out those lower energies once and for all?
I think it's one way, but you also sound like you're working kind of hard at it. You could just quickly make a what if question. So give me an example. Give me an example. Because I think it's about your body. Is this true?
Oh, yeah. It's about my body for sure.
And you've got to stop worrying about your body. You've got to stop thinking about it negatively. No matter what's going on, you have to have a completely different vibrational frequency. Even if you're at the doctor's office, even if you're eating a special diet, no matter what's going on, you need to exhibit and hold a completely different vibration.
Well, and I do good for a while, and then
because you don't hold the vibration.
No, and then there's a blip, and
even when the blip comes, you have to hold the vibration. If you can do that, the blips won't come.
Okay.
So in a way, sometimes remember how I said earlier in the show, it's like people are living in different realities, right? So you as a person can live in different realities too. Your body could be having a blip, but the rest of your energy system can be in a completely different frequency, which will then help your body to not have a blip. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. So is that the same when I'm working with my clients? And I'm seeing something in the body or something in their energy, and they're complaining of the shoulder. I seem to get more textbooky with that. In
what way? Like,
in what way? Like, okay, so that's intestines, that's third chakra. Okay, let's.
I see. Well, why don't you do this instead? I love that you're doing that. I love that. But why don't you just, because problems or stuck energy or whatever you want to call it could come from anywhere in the body, from anywhere. So why don't you have fun and just scan the body real quick while they're talking? Because what I do when I work with clients, I'm constantly looking at their energy the entire time. I'm noticing which words make their energy positive, which words make their energy lower. I look at where the energy is shifting in their body. So I'm like gazing at their energy system the entire time. And I'm also talking with my mind. I'm having a mental telepathic conference with my clients' bodies and their energy all the time. Like, oh no, everything's fine. Don't worry. Oh, that's great energy. I love that. And then I have the physical conversation with the person too, to help them to stay in that higher vibration and say, look, right now you're in a high frequency. Can you feel that? So that people can then replicate that experience. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'll chat with them and their words don't match their energy.
Right.
And that happens
ever.
to me too. It's like my words aren't matching my energy. I'm like, Sharon, come on.
Well, I want you to be nice to yourself, Sharon.
Thank you.
And then just don't let yourself get caught up in the fear about the body. Anytime we go in fear, we're in low frequency, we're dancing with our ego, and we're attracting the things we don't want.
Okay.
Right? That's why nobody should be talking about a recession right now. Unless you really want to experience one, you should not be talking about it.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
So, energetic wise, my body's looking okay. It just wants me to be happy.
You're taking energy in every vortex, except for you do have a small leak in the back of your fourth. But your first, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh are taking in energy.
Okay, good.
Okay?
Beautiful.
All right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, thanks for joining the show. 877-825-8828 is the number.
And I just want to say one more thing.
Yes, ma'am. Go
so
ahead.
it's not just about money. Like some people will say to me, gosh, your kids are so successful. They'll say that to me. And thankfully they are. I'm extremely grateful. And they go, how did you make that happen? Because I got full custody of the kids. And although I give some credit to their dad because he did make them go over their times tables in the middle of the night, like education was very important to him. But I always had this mindset that my kids are just successful, not what that meant, because I didn't really care. I just want my children to be happy and fulfilled and to do things in their life that make them happy. To me, that is success. And that's all I just would have in my brain all the time. They're successful. They're successful. They're successful. I never questioned it. I never doubted it. I only held that vibration for them. And so they all have a plan B. They all have a job that they can do and make resources from. And then they can make a plan A, something that they fall in love with again, because they obviously loved what they created originally. But, you change and you love things differently.
You got it.
So you just have to constantly put positive language in your brain, which helps your vibration, which then allows things to manifest.
Okay, what's 7 times 7?
7 times 7, 49.
There you go. See, you did your times tables just fine. You didn't. You could have done it.
Well, no, I wasn't talking about me. I was just saying I would have
but
never
if they needed help.
I would have never woken up our kids or made them sit in their beds and repeat, when they should be sleeping.
Right.
Their times tables, but their dad did. So, but I'm giving him some credit because they're all really good at math. Yeah.
877-825-8828 is the number. What?
You're cracking me up. Okay.
Making sure.
Right.
We'll take Denise. Oh my goodness. Denise calling in from Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plains. Oklahoma. Okay, I'll stop. Denise, hello.
Hi.
Hi, Denise. How are you? One of my daughters lives in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Oh, that's neat. Yeah. I'm fairly new here, but I'm so happy to to be on.
Great.
Can you do a reading for me?
Sure, just a general one.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Well, so both of your parents are living, correct?
No, my father's passed.
Okay, because somebody's trying to come through. You just sound very young to have a parent on the other side. And I'm sorry that your dad has crossed over.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Did you say someone is young is trying to come through?
Well, I said you're young to have a parent on the other side.
Oh, I see.
Is that true?
I'm 54.
Okay. No, you sound, well, to me, that is young, actually.
Yeah, I feel young.
Yeah. And how long ago did your dad pass?
19 years ago.
Yeah. So you were young when he died, right?
Yes.
So that's how intuition is. And it's like this flow of energy that moves through your mouth. Even though, I heard parent on the other side, I'm like, she's too young for that. I'm like, your parents are both living, right? Like I'm arguing with my intuition, right?
Right.
And then you say, no, my dad's gonna. I'm like, oh gosh, you're young, but then you were young when he died, younger, right? So that's what it's like.
I was in my 30s.
That's what it's like for psychics. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people think we're asking questions to get validation, but a lot of times we're asking questions because we're arguing with their own intuition. But it's loud and it's like it's repetitive, like it doesn't stop, and that's because your father wants me to communicate. He wants me to translate information,
Okay.
He doesn't want you to live in Oklahoma, by the way, but not for the reasons you think. He just doesn't want you alone there. He goes, you don't even know anybody there, and you don't even think like the people that live there. Why are you living in Oklahoma? That's what he says. So and you say yes. So why are you living in Oklahoma?
My husband's job.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
So your father says that do you go for walks in the morning?
I need to. Yeah.
Did you used to before you moved to Oklahoma?
Yeah, I used to walk all the time, and there are a lot of stray dogs, so I don't walk as much.
I know it's very different in, like in our state, when we get pets that go to shelters, they're coming from Texas and Oklahoma and Mississippi and Kansas because they don't care for their animals as much as we do. So we get them all. We fly them here. We probably pay to fly them here.
We have doggy drivers.
We have doggy
people
drivers
that drive to other states and drive them back.
Really lovely.
Oh, we're really good at it.
So your dad says he used to walk with you all the time. He wants to walk with you again, but I don't want you walking where there's stray dogs. So maybe you can find like an indoor gym that has a really cool, like some of the universities have like huge walking paths at the top, like towers. You know what I mean? So find a safe place to go walking, or maybe a sports arena that has a fence around it or something like that. So you can, because walking is important for you. Agreed?
Okay. Agreed.
Yeah, it's really important. Your dad loves you, loves you, loves you. He says he wishes he had been more of an emotional supporting father. And and that if he had only communicated verbally with you more, he would have loved that. He goes, she would have loved that, but I would have loved that because she would have loved that. And he hopes your husband's job doesn't stay long in Oklahoma. No offense to anybody who loves Oklahoma, by the way. No offense whatsoever.
Yeah, we feel very alone here. So that's kind of confirming. Yeah.
Yes.
I thought I had a heart attack in November.
Did you not have any heart damage, or was it really small? Because you're taking intensive energy into the fourth vortex.
Okay, good. I think it's small. The doctor thinks it's small, but I just wasn't sure.
Well, if the doctor thinks it's small, it's small. You know, physicians are highly educated people. and I just crack up when people don't believe, especially if you have a good doctor. If I was seeing a cardiologist and if I had had a heart attack and he says, we believe it was really small, I would go, great, thank you. And I would believe him.
Yes.
Because he's not going to make any money off of you. Okay. So he wouldn't say that,
Do I have leaks anywhere?
You don't have a leak anywhere.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes. Okay. So whatever that heart attack taught you, let's follow the teachings.
Yes. Okay. I'm trying to open my heart. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Thanks for joining the show. Leak free. Woo!
Yeah. Leak free. No
Gotta
leaks.
love being leak free. All right. 877-825-8828. I don't know, with something in the water today.
I love that though. I really, well, we had, I think it was a new moon. I can't remember. Somebody will write into me or something and tell me what the moon was on the 16th. And then we're having an eclipse on the 30th. I mean, so we have a lot going. Oh, you're looking at the calendar?
Yeah,
that's great.
This one doesn't say it. It just says what day it is. Like, as far as, well, any calendar says what day it is, but like what specialty day, but.
Right. So we have an eclipse happening on the 30th. It's really big, huge, amazing eclipse. It's actually, I think, a partial kind of an eclipse, but eclipses are wild cards in astrology. They create incredible opportunities. So they kind of mix up the energy a little bit, makes it kind of funky and weird and off, because it's helping you to look into the darkness of yourself that you're resisting so that you can see something about yourself that's really amazing and inspiring, or something that needs to go away about yourself so that you make a transition. We only have 4 eclipses this year. There'll be one 2 weeks after on the 30th. So after the 32 weeks later, probably the 14th approximately of May. And they are phenomenal. They're my favorite types of energy, but they make it a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. They do.
Does this sound right? The Black Moon solar eclipse?
Ooh, there you go.
Could that be it?
Sounds great.
All right, someone check us if we're not right.
Yeah. I'll check my Gmail.
Me.
People, there's some nice people who actually send me email messages and give me the whatever I need to know.
There's a May lunar eclipse.
Okay.
But we're not in May yet. So.
No, so it is a solar eclipse. You're correct. It is a solar. Yeah. So good job.
Coolio. Where are we at? Oh, yeah. Ellen from Chicago. Hi, Ellen.
Hi.
Hi, Ellen.
How are you?
We're great. Thank you. What can I do for you?
So I have a medical question.
Sure.
What the heck is happening with my body when I'm sleeping?
So what's happening?
Well, I am always being woken up by a vibration feeling, like a buzzing, and it's so disruptive to my sleep. It's every night, and it's over and over.
Yeah, because the universe is trying to wake you up and teach you something, and you're not being a very good student. So it's actually a compliment. It means you're ready to learn something very new and important for you, and you're not willing to do it during the day. You're too busy. You're distracted. So they are purposely, because your soul wants this. Your soul wants to learn more and advance. So they're purposely waking you up in the middle of the night when it's all quiet and there's nothing good on TV, even though we have streaming systems right now, so you could watch anything at any time, so that you will get some pad and paper, maybe meditate, do some automatic writing, and learn.
Okay.
The sooner you do this, the quicker it will go away.
I have asked, what the heck is this about? What am I supposed to be learning? So you're saying when it happens, stay up and try and think about it.
Well, don't think, but go sit by the fire and close your eyes and meditate, or do some automatic writing. If you don't know what that is, you can Google it. I think I have something on my YouTube channel about automatic writing. I know I have a class that I sell that's a recording on my website about automatic writing. But yeah, talk to they're ready and wanting to talk to you and teach you something significant. So you need to be a good student and sit down and learn, and then they'll stop bothering you. Okay?
Okay, I am ready, and I do want to learn, so I'm going to try that.
Okay, great. Congratulations.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you
You're
so
welcome.
much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks,
Bye-bye.
Ellen, for joining us from the Chicago area. 877-825-8828. 877-825-8828. And we have some specials going on too if you want to check out energyintuitive.com, right?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I think you go to energyintuitive.com.
CD, DVDs.
Oh, yeah. Like, because we're selling all of them because we're moving to
it's a big blowout special.
Yeah, we're going to be doing things where you just download them, right? So that's what we're doing.
It's basically what the kids are doing these days.
It's what the kids are doing. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. All the kids. Yeah, all the kids.
All right. We're going to take our second break of the hour. We'll be right back with more from Marie.
The Marie Manuchehri Show is streamed live over the internet. So if you have friends or family members living outside of the Seattle area, wanting answers to life's questions, encourage them to listen to the show and to call into the show to talk with Marie. If you are interested in receiving guidance on an issue in your life, call Marie locally at 425-373-5527 or toll free at 1-877-825-8828 for her insight into your situation.
Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Norm with your health tip of the day from the African American Wellness Project. While coronavirus infections could go down over the next few months, we're still headed into flu season. Millions of Americans will be affected by the flu. But the good news is that we do have a safe and effective vaccine. But sadly, too many people go unvaccinated, especially African Americans. For more about flu vaccine, talk to your doctor or visit aawellnessproject.org.
If you've been thinking about joining my Greece retreat, but you realize that it was all sold out, we now have a few slots available. So if you'd love to go to the stunning, gorgeous, somewhat private island of Syro, Greece, the second most desirable island in all of the Greek islands, then you definitely want to go to energyintuitive.com and start communicating with my office so that you can participate and manifest your dreams into reality. This is our second time going to Greece. We will be there for 7 days. We swim, we go on boats, we have incredible food, we do daily physical activity, and of course, we learn powerful teachings to help you manifest your dreams into reality. So if you're interested, you better hurry up. There's only a few slots left. Go to energyintuitive.com.
Make it a great day. Keep your dial on Alternative Talk 1150.
Welcome back to the Marie Manuchehri Show. We're live here in gorgeous Seattle. We're really in Bellevue, which is east of Seattle. And
Bellevue proper.
Yeah.
No, we're south, not even that.
Right across the street from the Nordstrom's Rack, which probably not till 2025 I'll be able to go shopping after the radio show because I see clients still on Thursdays.
I almost thought you got booted from if you haven't.
No.
You got
I mean,
booted
luckily
from the Rack.
there's a Rack in Kirkland.
Escorted you out.
Luckily, there's a Rack really close to my house, but I love the one in Bellevue. It's bigger. It has more clothes.
They have a great selection.
It really has a great selection. Yeah, and then they have also Red Robin, and I love their hamburgers. Right, so it's like perfect.
Yeah, so
get a hamburger, get some jeans.
Yeah, you're burning off all that shopping. You got to refuel. Go back in for more.
Exactly. So that's really great.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
So we're talking about maintaining your frequency and your vibration, no matter what's going on around you. This is really our job here on planet Earth. I think dogs are really good at this. Like, no matter what happens, they're happy. No matter what it is, they are in a good mood. Doesn't matter if you're feeding them the same kibble for decades or however long your dog lives, they still get happy about it and eat the entire bowl. So we can learn a lot from how dogs run their energy. If you want to know where your energy is, see, and you're close to a dog or you have a dog, does your energy match? Because they're happy, they love you, they think everything's wonderful, and that's where we all need to be vibrating.
They literally feed off of you. Is that what you're looking at?
Well, I think dogs also feed us energy.
I was going with your food reference to like how the behavior
they
is.
do feed off of us. This is true. But I do think that our job is to feed off their energy.
Well, yeah.
They're never upset about anything. They just aren't. It's rare. I mean, there's a few things Charles gets afraid of. I'm always shocked when he gets scared about something, like big, loud trucks. If I'm walking him on the street and there's a really loud truck, then he might get a little scared. But other than that, he's just a happy camper
How about
all the time.
spiders? Is he afraid of
No,
spiders?
he's not afraid of spiders.
He needs
I'm
to
not
help
either.
me. He needs to help me.
You're afraid of spiders?
So I'm kind of fixing up the house,
Yeah,
you know, and I
right.
took a mirror off the wall in the bathroom right behind it. Like behind where I'm taking
it was living there.
It was by my hand. Yeah, chilling. But like I have
Was it big?
Yeah, it was massive. That's what I'm saying. I don't like coming across it when I can't see
I wonder
it.
if it was like a wolf spider or
I don't want to
something.
know. I don't want to talk about
so
it.
what did you do? Oh my gosh, you were cracking me up. Oh my
and
gosh.
was like, how dare you hide from me? Like, that's not fair.
And then
Like,
it just disappeared, right?
No. I was able to leave him be for a minute and then put him outside.
Oh, that was nice. Thank
But
you.
the thing is like I want to see them first. I've been over this. We've discussed this.
We have. I don't remember having this conversation with you because I love spiders. They're a sign of transformation.
You
In
can
fact,
come over and get them.
well, you already did. Thank you. But my kids will come over. Mom, there's a spider in the bathroom. I know. They go, Mom, don't you want? No, he looks happy. Just leave him alone. And I have pretty tall ceilings. So like, just leave him alone.
Nope.
He's fine.
Yeah, that's easy with tall ceilings.
Yeah. But I mean, they're fast. They can.
That's the other thing. You're not helping my case.
Okay. Who's our next caller?
Sure. We'll take Chris calling in from Texas. I don't even want to know what kind of spiders they have in Texas. I'm sure they're pretty big. So we're not even going there. Chris, don't bring up anything about that. Just let's move forward.
Hi, Chris. What can I do for you?
Yes, I want to thank you, first of all.
Sure.
And then just get a general read.
Sure. You do have a large leak of energy in your first chakra. Have you had a recent loss, or did you recently move or quit a big job or something like that?
I changed jobs, but that would probably be the least of some things that have went on. But okay, I would have thought that.
You wouldn't have thought that you had a leak in your root?
No, I would have.
Yeah.
I would have.
So you have a lot of change going on in your life, or a lot of things are shifting? Is that correct?
Yes, I've been really working on meditating for about 3 years.
Uh-huh.
And so I'm trying to clear up some stuff.
Right. My feeling is, are you currently married?
No.
Okay, that's good. How long have you been divorced?
Since 2010.
Okay.
But I do still help.
Yeah, because they're talking about this, and I thought, oh, good, she's divorced. Why are we talking about it? But you're still helping your ex-husband or your ex-partner, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, that has to stop immediately. And you know what? Anytime anybody listens to me, I say this to my clients the entire time. You get to do whatever you want. No matter what I say, you get to do whatever you want. But this is a drain on your energy system. You know this, right? Hello? Are you there?
Yes. And I'm sorry. When people do that, I always think, rush it up. Yes, it is a drain, but he didn't really have anybody else. So
but you divorced him. You divorced him. You might as well just remarry him. I mean, like, stop. You have a leak in a very prominent part of your energy system. It's not good for your health. He needs to grow up and figure out his life. You're not helping him to do that. You're helping him to stay a victim and to stay wounded and complaining and not take responsibility for his life.
Okay.
So you need to stop. I mean, you get to do whatever you want, but this isn't good for you. And you don't even have fun. You said it's a drain on your energy. Every human being should be taking inventory of their energy every single day and making notes of the things that are draining and do what they can to not do those things again.
Okay.
Okay.
only issue?
It's a pretty big issue. It's not little. They're screaming at me. And so I thought you were married, right? I'm like, so you're married this, and you said, no, I go, great. Because I'm like, what are they talking about then? And then you tell me that you're still helping him. So stop being married to the man you're divorced to, please. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Aw.
Okay. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thanks, Chris, for joining us. Share a little giggle afterwards too. She knows.
Adorable.
She
And
knows.
it's the funny thing is when we're doing those things, we actually think we're helping people, but we're not. She was supposed to learn to say no. His soul is supposed to like figure out how to take care of himself, and she's not helping his soul figure it out at all.
That's right.
Yeah.
877-825.
So funny.
877-825-8828. Sorry, I didn't mean to step on your toes.
No, I love it. Yeah.
Is it Cara or Kara from Baltimore?
Hi, it's Kara.
Hi, Kara.
Hi,
Thank you.
Kara.
Just want to make sure I get that right.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Yes. Thanks. I'm doing well.
Good. What can I do for you?
Yeah. I have a question related to my husband's job.
Okay.
He started his own company in October with the main intention to just better our lives in general and have a little more freedom. And it's been kind of up and down, but in the last month, so he's doing trucking transport, so he's on the road for certain periods of time. And in the last month, he has been unexpectedly sent back home quite a few times. And we're just both kind of wondering, like, is there like a reason behind this, or is it just all part of starting something new?
I don't think it's about him directly. I mean, I don't know everything that's going on in the trucking industry, but there are some issues, that are happening. So I don't think this is a personal thing. I don't think it's a personal thing. Your husband may have a hard time with success energetically.
That's interesting. I am the same too.
Okay, so you two
I
need to
know that
work on
about
that.
myself.
You
Yeah.
two need to work on that, right? So, what if it's okay if we're incredibly successful? That's your new what if question. What if it's okay if we're incredibly successful? What if it's fun to be incredibly successful?
Okay.
And then eventually, what if we're really, and you can kind of make it funny and silly and run around the house, repeating it over and over and over again, and have some fun with it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That
All
makes
right.
sense. Yes.
Okay. Great. Good job.
All right. Thanks so much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
All right. All right.
Bye-bye.
That was super easy.
Super easy.
Quick. 877-825-8828. And let's take now Brooke calling in from Michigan. Hi, Brooke.
Hi. How are you guys?
We're good.
We're great. Thank you. What can we do for you?
Great. Well, I'm working on receiving. And so maybe this time I will just let you tell me, Marie,
what's going on?
What you see.
Okay.
What's going on?
Well, I mean, so far what I'm drawing out, everything looks fine, but you're better off asking a question in here, because you have some questions, but you're not asking them for some reason.
Well, I maybe something related to timing or location in my life.
Okay. Well,
thinking about a move.
So how happy are you? And then how long do you let yourself be happy?
I love to be optimistic. I love to be positive.
But those are different things.
Okay.
Right? Like, I mean, those are good things, but happiness is a really personal experience. Super personal experience. You can be an optimistic person, you can be a positive person, but you can also be unhappy. So happiness is by doing things that bring you personal joy. That means you have to really get to know yourself. Like the other day for Easter, I had the kids over, even though we're not a religious family. Of course, now we have grandkids, so we have Easter egg hunts, and they're so fun.
They're a blast, aren't they?
They're a blast,
I know,
right?
I miss them.
Oh, well, you'll have them eventually.
Yeah, we'll have them again.
Well, you have little kids.
We had one
still.
this year. It was kind of like a little bit more difficult because it was just they didn't have as much spunk as they did when they were
They're
younger.
kind of outgrowing it.
Yeah, they're on the
like,
edge.
this is a little boring, Dad. Can we go watch video games? Yeah.
Pretty much. God, it's like you were there.
Yeah. But of course, we had a 1 almost 2-year-old and a 4-year-old.
See,
so we're
those are
like
perfect ages.
super fun. And we
Love
all bring really cute stuff. And at any rate, I have figured out, because I wasn't listening, because I am a positive, optimistic person, that I really don't want to cook for the small village that now comes to my house for the holidays, right? I just don't want to. And it doesn't make me happy. So of course I ordered food from one of our favorite restaurants, and then one of my son-in-laws picked it up for us. So I was really, 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 really happy because I really, really don't want to wash a bunch of dishes or cook a bunch of food. So personal happiness is very unique. It's not about anyone else because I guarantee you probably at least one of my son-in-laws would love it if I had cooked some food. But because, they love the smell of home cooked meals when you walk in a house and they maybe want to chop some vegetables with you. Who knows? But what I'm trying to say is you need to get to know yourself a little bit better so that you can get clarity about what brings you joy and then make sure you participate in that activity, whatever it is.
That is something I've been focused on.
Oh, good.
Good. And I love that. That's why I'm spending so much time in these metaphysical practices and things like that. I recently had a dream in which my mother-in-law appeared, which was a gift. It was Easter morning. And she has passed away 6 years ago. And in this dream, I sensed that she had passed away. I already knew she had passed away. And so I knew it was such a gift to see and to receive a visit from her. And our short time together focused on literally the word switch. It was like my son, who was much younger then, playing a video game, and they just kept saying the word switch. And I don't know what that message was.
Well, switch means you need to change, and I think you should consider studying mediumship because you love the multisensory world, right?
I do.
Yeah, there's no mistake. When people love something, it's supposed to be a part of their life. That's just a reality. So I think you should consider mediumship or any other field in the multisensory world. Okay? So that's what that means.
Today,
switch.
That's amazing. I absolutely love to hear that. When I called you today, I almost wanted to say, I just want to play. I really just want a word of proof because I'm so scientific minded. I'm looking for evidence from a guide because I know I've
But
been
you already
talking
got
with
it
them
from your dead
nonstop.
mother-in-law who came to visit you and gave you a sign. So stop trying to get more supporting evidence.
Okay.
You have to appreciate the evidence that you get, and then as you make forward motion, you get more evidence and more evidence. But as long as people could sit there and looking at the petri dish to make sure that the bacteria really is salmonella or some terrible thing, right? It's just a waste of time. A waste.
I hear you loud and clear, and I'm super excited to head in that direction.
Good.
But I called in a couple weeks ago, and what you told me was, don't share anymore with your husband because he's not honoring your spirit, but I don't see you leaving this relationship.
Yeah.
And that has left me in a quandary. I'm thinking,
let's just, okay, well, I mean, so here you are again, finding something that's not important to be a roadblock in your life in terms of expansion. Just get going. Just start studying metaphysics more. Start a practice, start doing something. I didn't tell you to leave him. I just said I said, just don't tell him. I tell everyone when they're manifesting.
No, definitely. No, you told me to stay with him.
No, I didn't say that. I said, I said, I don't see you leaving him. Okay. And I said that I tell everyone, don't tell anyone what you're manifesting unless you believe they will actually support you. And he doesn't believe in this stuff. So why would he support you?
Right.
So stop making roadblocks. Go get happy.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Have a great day.
Thank you so much, Marie.
You're welcome.
Thanks for joining the show.
Fascinating.
Isn't it though?
Fascinating? The things that we put in our brain and we allow our brain to just slow us down and slow us down and slow us down and slow us down. It's incredible. And so the message here is if you're putting something in your brain or you're allowing your brain to communicate to you and it doesn't raise your vibration, don't listen to it. Whatever it is, don't listen to it. If you need more information, you're going to get it, but not from that frequency. Yeah.
I hear you. Okay, time for one more. It's going to be a quick one. Carol from Twinsburg, Ohio. Hi, Carol.
Hi, Marie. I am so excited. I can't even believe this is my lucky day. This is the first time I tried to call in.
Oh, congratulations. Yeah, good for you. What can I do for you?
Well, I have to tell you first, Claire with the twins that used to live out by you.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, she's a client of mine. She told me all about you. She said my energy reminds her of you.
Will you give her a hug and a kiss for me? She was almost a neighbor. She lived like around the street from me. Yeah. Wonderful.
So I just, first I want to know obviously what I'm not doing my guides want me to do and just general energy, if you can tell me real quick.
So when I drew out your energy, which everything looks fine. I don't see a lot like you're taking in from the root and the fourth and the seventh, which is great. But what I notice is you keep contracting your energy. The auric field is meant to be this the size of 3 city blocks in every direction, in front of you, every side of you, below you, above you, behind you. And so practice working on expanding your energy. You're going to have more energy to work with, more experiences to have, more intuition to come forward, everything that you want. You just need to make your aura bigger.
Okay.
Okay.
I can do that.
Okay.
And what about my guides? Anything I'm not doing?
No, they
It's
love you
that.
to pieces. They're very, very proud of you. They think you are a wonderful shining light in the universe. You know this. They've already told you this. And they just say, keep doing it. Just keep going it. You're on the right track. You're doing great. Okay. And I have to go. Benny's playing the music. I have to go.
Yeah, thanks, Carol.
And thank you, everyone, for listening to the show. We wish you beautiful, joyful blessings and to fall madly in love with you. Bye-bye for now.
Give more hugs.